throwing again on second down. Luck. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
The Bears take over first all day, baby, all day. At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Goff now looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Bears 2.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
You don't want that?
Pilot, 64, weak.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey.
Slam.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. He'll have another first down and more. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey. His 2nd touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this is back to a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Now a first down throw, Lock. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
12. Check.
Luck on first down. He gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
19 yards there on the catch and run. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
You can't block me.
On second and a yard. Luck. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. Now it's Luck.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. So they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Watch the screen. Pass. Check 24. Check 24.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Good job, D. Good job.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
So we got man.
Back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The kick by McManus is good. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
From the gun, here's Goff. Caught by Jones. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hold on. Check.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Mike's 50.
Here's Goff.
Watch the screen.
Being chased out left. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And bring it.
Now a first down throw. Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Hey, let's go. Go, ground. Ground. Ground.
Get ready. Get ready.
Mike, Buzz. Buzz.
Now it's gone. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Hold on.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At the Vikings 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Back to throw, Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal. From the 2-yard line yet again. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Louis.
Mike, 50.
Out of the gun, Goff. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Boom. That's how we do it, baby.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the safety creep.
12.
Here's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Here we go.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion, went just shy of the marker. The pass there complete to Sutton. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 6.
Goff now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. And even 40 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
3 down, 3 down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Check 37, check 37. Alert flare, alert.
Hardball.
Shift, watch the shift. Watch twist. Watch
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
No chance, no chance.
Christian McCaffrey. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. Now Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to,
That's it, baby.
I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's Locke. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Running for it, here's Chubb, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Now a run from McCaffrey, and he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cut! 180!
Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball. Get that ball.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came.
3rd and long. It's gone. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
I'm here all day.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
3rd and long. It's locked. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Locke. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Check, 53's mine. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby.
From the 17, Luck. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Andy Isabella with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Check.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Let's make these babies cry.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now it's gone. Forced out to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, D.
Back to throw.
Here I come again.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll look to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Hey, tight. No. Off.
From the red zone now, Goff. His throw caught right around the 6. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Rush in. Slam. Maverick wall. March 50. Let's go heavy. Heavy what you got.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Hey, referee. Kill.
Luck. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Demir Bird, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This from 55 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Let's go, fellas.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Luck now, 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Right there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to bring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Tiger.
Mike 50, Mike.
Hey, Echo.
2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied.
What? 180.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Coming to you.
Now Goff with his first throw in OT. Jones has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Value 3.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
3rd and 4.
Hey, Mike's 50.
76. Tell him. 76.
Check.
76.
Check hot route. Hot.
Good.
From the gun, here's Goff.
Check pass.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180.
50. Mike 50, huh? Silver.
Twos.
50's the Mike.
Here we go. Done.
On first down, it's gone.
Hey, man up, D.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
All day, baby, all day.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Tonight. 180.
Mike 50. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Okay.
Goff throwing again. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, Neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
John Wright.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Go ahead.
49, check 49, check 49.
Hey, check.
On second and 2, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Lott. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the timeout comes here. And the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. Now the timeout comes here. And the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for Minnesota, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Oh, I hear you guys talking about Victory Monday. Only one way to get that. Let's see some hustle out there. We got a big game.
10.
Here we go.
Count 'em.
180. Here we go. 180. 180. Here we go. Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. 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 180. Here we go. Here we go. 180. 180. 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 Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. Here we go. Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. 180. Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. 180. Here we go. 180. 180. Here we go. Here we go. 180. 180. Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. 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 180. Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 80. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think?
Hey, you know what, men? That really scary. It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're gonna get to that next level.
Here we go. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 80. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 80. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 80. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think?
All right, man, let's go. Bring it in tight. All right, let me tell you something. Championship teams have one thing in common. Great practice habits. Today was a great practice. And if we do that every day, there's no reason we can't win a championship.
What do you think? Here we go. Wide 80. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 80. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. 180. There we go. 180. 180. Hey, here we go. 180. 180.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You taking the first steps towards...